Muhammad and
Rahman Muhammad.
we are here again for the Nasheed show. So get those calls coming in. You know what? We are ready to see your calls. The phone lines are opened. Get your calls coming in, recite and win those prizes. You can start by calling on the number 0116 4822 Bring those calls coming in and let's see who we have as our first caller. But you know what? As we start, we always go with our first quote of the day. So, Abdul, bring it up. What do we have for us today?
You can have all the friends in the world, but your only protector is Allah.
Wow. What did he say there? I want you to repeat that and slow it down because you're going on 35 miles per hour. You need to go a bit slower.
Okay. You can have all the friends in the world, but your only protector is Allah.
So Abdul Rahman said, you know what? You could have everyone in the world. You could have so many followers, so many friends, so many people by your side. But you have to remember that only Allah will be by your side at all times. So remember, whatever you do, always keep Allah with you. You know what? Allah is our only companion, our true companion. And we keep Allah as our God as our friend as well, isn't it? Because you know what? Anything we need, we ask for Allah. So that's a great quote to take back. And inshallah, take this home with you. Not take this home with you, but you're already at home. But take this among you and, take this on board. On board. That's the word, isn't it? Take this on board and look at it. And, get those calls coming in. I think we have our first caller. Let's see who we have. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum.
Walaikum. That's all I heard. I heard walaikum. That's it. We need to have the walaikum salam. So call again, inshallah. Are we ready for the next call? Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
And who am I speaking to?
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim. What's your surname, Ibrahim?
Patel.
Ibrahim Patel. And how old are you, Ibrahim?
8.
8 years old. And what would you like to recite for us today?
Surah Adiyat.
Surah Adiyat. You can start when you are ready.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعاديات طبها فالموريات قدها فالمغيرات صبها فأثرن به نقعا فوسطن به جمعا إن الإنسان لربه لكنود وإنه على ذلك لشهيد وإنه لحب الغيب لشديد أفلا يعلم إذا بعثر ما في القبور وحصل ما في الصدور إن ربهم بهم يومئذ لخبير.
Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah, Ibrahim. That was amazing. Jazakallah so much for your call. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
My dad, my mom, my brother Mustafa, and the whole Ummah.
The whole Ummah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And let's take the next call. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
And who am I speaking to?
Muhammad Sida.
Muhammad Sida. And how old are you, Muhammad Sida?
8.
8 years old.
My brother wants to pray after me, so can he pray after me?
I'm sorry, he's not allowed to pray after you. I'm joking, yeah. Once you pray, you can let him go on, inshallah. Make sure, what's your name? Well, your name is Muhammad, and you're 8. And what would you like to recite for us today?
Nasheed.
And Nasheed, you can start when you are ready.
أهلا وسهلا يا رمضان شهر التوبة والغفران مرحبا بك رمضان أهلا وسهلا يا رمضان أصوم أنهار وأذكر ربي وآتى القرآن في قلبي تقوم ليلا حتى الفجر أذكر الله أصلي وأدعي وأدعو الله أن يغفرني وأتاه أن يتقبل عملي وأتاه ربي أن يدخلني جنته اللي أنا وأحبابي أهلا وسهلا يا رمضان شهر التوبة والغفران مرحبا بك رمضان رمضان أهلا وسهلا يا رمضان.
Wow, mashallah. That was beautiful, Muhammad. That was very, very nice. And you know what? Would you like to give salams to anyone?
My whole family.
Your whole family. You can pass it on to your brother if you want, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. And who am I speaking to?
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim Sidat.
Yeah,
And Ibrahim Sidat, you're 4 years old.
yeah.
How did I know that? And what would you like to recite for us today?
أعوذ برب الناس.
You can start when you are ready.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah, Ibrahim. That was very, very nice. I really, really like that. Would you like to give salams to anyone? Your whole family? Insha'Allah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Jazakallah for calling. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And let's take the next call, Insha'Allah. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
And who am I speaking to?
Abdul Ali Mirza.
Abdul
Mirza.
Abdul Ali Mirza. And how old are you, Abdul Ali Mirza?
9.
9 years old. And what would you like to recite for us today?
Nasheed.
And Nasheed, you can start when you are ready. I think we have lost that call, but no worries. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
And who am I speaking to?
Aisha.
Aisha, you can. What and how? And what is your surname, Aisha?
Aisha Sad.
Aisha Saeed.
Aisha Mirasad.
Aisha Mirsad.
Yeah.
And how old are you, Aisha?
4.
4 years old. And what would you like to recite for us today?
Nasheed.
And Nasheed, you can start when you are ready.
يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغمك وسيدنا وصلنا مقام واسيا يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغمك وسيدنا وصلنا مقام واسيا يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغمك وسيدنا وصلنا مقام واسيا يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا وصلنا مقام واسيا يا ربي.
Wow, that was beautiful, Aisha. I really, really enjoyed that. Jazakallah so much for that. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
The whole ummah.
The whole ummah. And I want you to call every single day. Is that something you could do for me?
Yes.
Insha'Allah. And salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Let's take the next call. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
And who am I speaking to?
Adam.
Adam. And what's your surname, Adam?
Baku.
Adam?
Baku.
Matu?
Yeah.
And what and how old are you, Adam?
4 years old.
4 years old. And what would you like to recite for us today?
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
You can start when you are ready.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim Malik Yawmiddin Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Ameen. Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah, Adam. That was very, very nice. I really, really like that. And how old are you, Adam? You're 4 years old.
Yeah,
Only 4. Wow. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
the whole Ummah.
The whole Ummah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Jazakallah for calling. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, mashallah, that was Adam. Let's take the next call. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
MashaAllah, Adam. Very, very nice.
I can hear myself. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum Assalam.
And who am I speaking to?
Yusuf Saad.
Yusuf Saad.
Yes,
And how old are you, Yusuf?
9.
9 years old. And what would you like to recite for us today?
Nasheed.
And Nasheed, you can start when you are ready.
Okay. قمرون 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 سن النبي قمرون وجميل 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 سن النبي وجميل وكف المصطفى كالورد نادي الله الله وعدتها يبقى إذا مستها يادي وكف المصطفى كالورد نادي الله الله وعدتها يبقى إذا مستها يادي وعم نوالها كل العباد وعم نوالها كل العباد وعم نوالها كل العباد حبيب الله يا خير البرايا قمرون 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 سن النبي قمرون وجميل 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 سن النبي وجميل ولا غل له بما كان نورا الله الله تنال الشمس منه والبدور الله الله ولا غل له بما كان نورا الله الله تنال الشمس منه والبدور.
Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah. Yusuf, that was amazing. Jazakallah so much for calling. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
No.
Who would you like to give salams to?
The whole Ummah.
The whole Ummah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Jazakallah for calling. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And let's take the next call. Let's see who we have next. Assalamu alaikum. And whilst we are waiting for the next call, let's see who we have. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
And who am I speaking to?
Sarah.
Sarah. And what's your surname, Sarah?
Syria.
Surya. And how old are you, Sarah?
8.
8 years old. And what would you like to recite for us today?
Nasheed.
And Nasheed, you can start when you are ready.
Halima Sadia, she traveled to Mecca, came back foster mother a beautiful honor. Halima was honored to carry Muhammad and open our bless. Halima was privileged. Halima, 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 Halima में तेरे मुकदरा तू सदके तुमनी जा झोला झूलेंदी भी हो सनी सोनी दा मुकला नूरानी नूरानी तू तकदीर तेरे ये झूलेंदी भी हो से हरीमा 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 Halima Sadiya, she traveled to Mecca, came back for her mother, a beautiful honor. Halima was honored to carry Muhammad and open our bless. Halima was privileged. Halima, 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 Halima. Halima, नेला के दूल्हा के रिसुरमा भी पाके तू तो दी हिला के हसन भी हो से नेला के दूल्हा के रिसुरमा भी पाके तू तो दी हिला के हसन भी हो से Halima, 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 Halima Sadiya.
Sarah, I'm just going to have to stop you there. But mashallah, that was very, very nice. I'm really, really impressed. Mashallah. I'm sorry we had to stop you because we're very short on time. But Jazakallah so much for calling. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
I would like to give salam to everybody who is listening on the radio.
Everybody who's listening on the radio. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Jazakallah for calling. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, mashallah, that was Sarah. And let's take the next call, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
And who am I speaking to?
Aiden Bali.
Aiden Bali. And how old are you, Aiden?
4.
4 years old. And what would you like to recite for us today? Aiden?
Allah Allah.
You can start when you are ready.
Allah Allah kiya karo, किसी न किसी को दिया करो, सोच लिया कमाल के है, नामोजी का लिया करो, Allah Allah, Allah Allah.
You finished?
Azim.
MashaAllah, Aiden, that was very, very nice. I really, really like that, MashaAllah. And would you like to give salams to anyone?
The whole world and the whole ummah.
The whole world and the whole ummah. And your sister, is your sister Alia want to pray as well?
Yeah.
Bring her on, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. And who am I speaking to?
Alia.
Alia. And how old are you, Alia?
7.
7 years old. And what would you like to recite for us today?
Surah Al-Lahab.
Surah Al-Lahab. You can start when you are ready, inshallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah, that was very, very beautiful. And would you like to give salams to anyone?
The whole world.
The whole world. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Jazakallah so much for calling. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, mashallah, that was Aiden and Alia. Let's take the next call. Let's see who we have next. Who do you think we have next? Guess the name.
Um, the Muhammad family, Ali Muhammad and Numan Muhammad. Maybe.
Oh, them. Yeah, we're waiting for them as well. They normally our daily callers. Let's see who we have. And just before I go on to the next call, we've got Aisha Saeed, who is still pending her prize. Make sure you come collect the prize from the studio. Let's take the next call. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
And who am I speaking to? I think we've lost the call, but no worries. Let's take the next call, inshallah. Lot of calls, isn't it, Abdul Rahman? That's good, that's good. But we need more. We need more of you to call in. We need you to keep calling in on the number 0116 4822 Keep those calls coming in. Do we have a call? No, we don't have a call. That's very sad, isn't it? I thought we were going to get a lot of calls today. We still did, but I was expecting even more. But no worries, keep those calls coming in and make sure you have those calls coming in. We have a lot of anonymous calls coming in as well. And please do not do that. It is very disturbing on the radio and on the people. But no worries. I think there's people who want to make sure people who want me to pray a Nasheed or Abdul Rahman. You know, Abdul Rahman, you have been waiting to pray a Nasheed from yesterday, so you can go for it. Are you ready?
Yeah. Should I start from the beginning or?
That's it. You could start when you're ready. I'm gonna say it the same way I say it to everyone else.
Lakho salam, lakho salam, lakho salam.
I'll have to stop you there again like yesterday, but you can carry on after this call, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Oh, that's fine, no worries. But, you know, just a note to all the listeners out there, please make sure not to make anonymous calls. Anyone who will be making anonymous calls, they will be rejected. Make sure you're calling straight from your phone. No hidden gems here and there. We want everything clear and straight. So, inshallah, make sure you call in and recite anything you like. We've got some amazing prizes for you. We've got Johnny Custard vouchers, we've got brew vouchers and many more. So if you don't want to miss out, make sure you call in, inshallah. But let's carry on with Abdul Rahman's Nasheed.
Lakho salam, lakho salam, Mustafa Jane Rahmat pe lakho salam, Shamaye baz mein हिदायत पे लाखों सलाम हम गरीबों के आका पे बेहद दरूद हम गरीबों के आका पे बेहद दरूद हम फकीरों की सरवत पे लाखों सलाम
Mustafa. It's very nice, but we've got a call, inshallah. So let's take the call. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
And who am I speaking to?
Hafsa Ahmed,
Hafsa Ahmad. And how old are you, Hafsa?
8 years old.
8 years old. And what would you like to recite for us today?
Surah Al-Fatiha.
Surah Al-Fatiha. You can start when you are ready, inshallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين صدق الله العظيم.
Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah, Hafsa, that was very, very nice. I really enjoyed that. Jazakallah so much for calling in. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
I would like to give salams to my whole family, my cousins, my aunties, my uncles, you, and the whole ummah.
And the whole ummah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam.
And that was Hafsa. Let's take the next call after this, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
And who am I speaking to?
Yunus Saad.
Yunus Saad.
Yeah,
And how old are you, Yunus?
I'm 8 years old.
8 years old. And what would you like to recite for us today?
Surah Baqarah.
Surah Al-Baqarah. The whole of Surah Al-Baqarah.
Not the whole. It's
Oh
just
my
the-
days. All right, you can start when you are ready, inshallah.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف لام ميم. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك والذي
وبالآخرة هم يوقنون وبالآخرة هم يوقنون
بالآخرة هم يوقنون أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون صدق الله العظيم.
صدق الله العظيم. MashaAllah. Were you praying that by heart?
Yeah.
Wow, that's very, very talented of you. MashaAllah. That was amazing, Yunus. And would you like to give salams to anyone?
The whole ummah.
The whole ummah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Jazakallah for calling. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And let's take the next call. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
And who am I speaking to?
Maryam.
Maryam. And what's your surname, Maryam?
Nouri.
Maryam Nouri. And Maryam, we missed your call yesterday. I was looking and I was like, Maryam is one of our daily callers. Where is she gone? But no worries, you're back, inshallah. And what would you like to recite for us today?
I'm gonna sing Zindi Kazmi Nasheed Ramadan.
You can start when you are ready, inshallah.
Ramadan, Ramadan, when you newly come upon the month of fasting has begun. It's time to purify the heart, and so we welcome Ramadan. Ramadan, 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 Ramadan. We are one. We love Allah's beloved, and peace upon Muhammad. We are one. Allah's mercy comes first, followed by forgiveness, then to save us from the fire, a gift from God to take us higher. Ramadan, Ramadan. We are one. We fast and pray and smile and say, Subhanallah, Allah be praised. So as one, we say Ramadan has begun.
Wow, mashallah. I really, really enjoyed that. That was very, very nice, Maryam. And would you like to give salams to anyone?
The whole ummah.
The whole ummah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Jazakallah for calling. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam.
And let's take the next call. Who do we have? Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
And who am I speaking to?
Aman.
Aman. And what's your surname, Aman?
Patel.
Aman Patel. And what would you like to recite for us today?
Adhan.
Adhan. And how old are you?
10.
10 years old. You can start when you are ready.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
Wow, mashallah. Just to clarify to everyone, this was not the Maghrib Adhan, so don't go breaking your fast. I know everyone's tempted to, but mashallah, that was very, very nice. Aman, I really, really enjoyed that. Jazakallah so much for calling in. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
The whole ummah.
The whole ummah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Jazakallah for calling. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
And let's take the next call. Who do we have next? Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
And who am I speaking to?
Zahra Gira.
Zahra?
Gira.
Zahra Girach. And how old are you, Zahra?
5.
5 years old. And what would you like to recite for us today?
Fatiha.
Surah Al-Fatiha. You can start when you are ready.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah, Zahra. That was amazing. I really, really like that. MashaAllah. And would you like to give salams to anyone?
Whoever is listening.
Whoever is listening. MashaAllah. Jazakallah so much for calling in, Zahra.
My sister have a turn, please.
Your sister wants to have a turn? Yes, that's fine, inshallah. Bring her on. Let's see what she has prepared for us.
Alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. And who am I speaking to?
Yeah.
Yahya?
Yeah.
Layla. And Layla, how old are you?
2.
2 years old. And what would you like to recite?
Happy birthday.
You can start when you are ready.
Happy birthday. Yeah. My birthday. How? Happy birthday. Yeah. My birthday.
Wow, Layla, that was very, very nice. That was amazing. I really, really like that. You're only 2 years old. I'm very, very impressed. Jazakallah so much for calling in. You want to give salams?
To everyone.
Everyone, Jazakallah for calling. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And let's take the next call, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
And who am I speaking to?
Sabah Bimani with her brother Mohammed Bimani.
Sabah Bimani and her brother Mahomed Bimani. And how old are you, Sabah?
I'm 13 years old and my brother is 10 years old.
So you're 13 and your brother is 10. And what would you like to recite for us today?
We would like to recite Zammiluni.
You can start when you are ready.
He stepped inside his home, he was overwhelmed with fear. An angel came with words from God. Things were still unclear. Saying, read, read, but he could not read the amazing words that he heard. A trembling deep inside his heart, confused by what had occurred. There was only one who could comfort him, to help him see the light. To ease his fears, to reassure, was Khadija, his wife. He said, Sammiluni, Dastiruni, Dastiruni, Amaritas has come before me. I need you here with me, by my side, by my side. She was a woman of nobility, successful in all her trade. Many wealthy men had asked for her, but she turned them all away. When she saw Muhammad, a shining moon, may peace be on his soul. He was a light for her, so right for her. Her life will now behold. But she had never seen him so distressed as he was there that day. She would comfort him and hold him tight and chase his doubts away. When he said, Zammiluni, Zammiluni, Dastiruni, Dastiruni, Amaritas has come before me. I need you here with me, by my side, by my side, by my side. We look for stories of love in places dark and cold. But when we have a guiding light for the whole world to behold, we're so selfish in our ways to the ones we hold so close. Our pleasure and happiness is what we value most. But she sacrificed all her wealth and everything she had, and he honored her and gave her faith when the times were bad, when times were bad. Now years have passed, times have changed since Khadija breathed her last, and the message of the one true God was spreading far and vast.
Wow.
He was there
Oh,
for
you can
him
carry on.
when the times were rough and his enemies were cruel. She was the first believer, so keen and eager to comfort our Rasul when he said, Zammiluni, Zammiluni, Dastiruni, Dastiruni, Amaritas has come before me. I need you here with me, by my side, by my side, by my side.
MashaAllah, that was absolutely amazing. That really sounded very, very professional. Wow, MashaAllah. You two should do like a duet, like a singing group, inshallah.
We're thinking about it.
You're thinking about it. I think you should go for it. You're amazing, alhamdulillah. And would you like to give salam to anyone?
I'd like to give salams to my uncles, aunties, grandparents, everyone, my parents. They've all been really amazing, and we'd like to also give thanks to the whole of the Muslim Ummah.
Inshallah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Jazakallah so much for calling in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And let's take the next call. Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome to lab,
And who am I speaking to?
Mustafa.
Mustafa. And what's your surname, Mustafa?
Patel.
Mustafa Patel. And how old are you, Mustafa?
3.
3 years old. And what would you like to recite for us today?
Dua for sleeping.
You can start when you are ready.
Allahumma bismika amutu wa ahis. Sallallahu wa sallam.
Wow, mashallah. You made me want to go to sleep there. But that was very, very nice. Mashallah, Mustafa. I really, really like that. Jazakallah so much for calling. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
Yeah,
Who would you like to give salams to?
Mom.
Your mom?
Yeah.
That's fine, inshallah. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Jazakallah for calling. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wow, and let's take the next call. I think this may be the final call, but let's take it, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. And who am I speaking to?
Madiha.
Madiha. And what's your surname, Madiha?
Afwa.
Madiha Afwa.
Yeah.
And what would you like to recite for us today?
I'm going to play a chorus from a Nasheed.
You can start when you're ready. But how old are you, Madiha?
8.
8 years old. You can start when you are ready.
So make me a better person from inside. Forgive me when I sinned and times that I lied. Protect me from all harm. Make this world so calm. I know it's hard, but it's easy to say. I go slow, living my way, in hopes that I don't go astray. Thinking of those memories that put my heart at ease. I know it's tough, but it's just how it is. Remembering you is all that I do. Every word you said was just so true. People come and go, centuries go by. It's just how we live all our lives.
Wow, mashallah. You know what? That was absolutely amazing. I'm really, really impressed that you chose to recite my Nasheed, mashallah.
I think that deserves an extra entry.
That deserves an extra entry. You know what? You got 2 entries this week because you played one of my Nasheed. Jazakallah so much for that, Madiha. I'm very, very impressed from that, mashallah. And would you like to give salams to anyone?
I'd like to give salam to my nanny, my nana, and my cousins and the whole ummah.
And the whole ummah. Jazakallah so much for calling in. And assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, mashallah, that was all the calls for today. Lines are now closed. And that was a wrap for today. But jazakallah to everyone who called in. And shout out to Madiha who recited one of my Nasheed. She's going to get 2 entries this week because of that. Because that was amazing. And but alhamdulillah, jazakallah to everyone who called in. That was absolutely amazing. I really enjoyed everyone's recitation today. What do you think about that, Abdul? How was that?
Yeah, last one.
Yeah, see, the last one is the best. You recite my Nasheed and you will get an extra entry, inshallah. But jazakallah to everyone who called in. What do you think, Abdul? I think I really enjoyed. You know what? One of our best performances, best recitations was Layla Giraj, only 2 years old, and I really enjoyed that Hasbi Rabbi from her. And I think
the record.
And I think we also had Mustafa Patel, who recited the sleeping dua, which made me fall asleep. And then we also had someone who recited the adhan, and that made me feel like it was iftar time. But that was the highlights for today. But alhamdulillah, mashallah, that was everyone who recited. I'm still waiting for so many people who are our daily callers last week. But I think they're not calling this week. But I really want to hear from them. I really want to hear from, I remember Ibrahim Tutla, he was a daily caller. I don't know where you've gone. I'm really waiting for you, inshallah. We had, who else did we have? We had Alina Muhammad and Iman Muhammad. MashaAllah, they were one of our winners last week as well. But alhamdulillah. And we also had, I think Aisha Saeed, who was one of our winners last week. And make sure you don't forget to collect your prize. But you know what? That is an amazing show today. Alhamdulillah, we had many people calling, and it's what do you think, Abdul Rahman? Because it's your age category, so you know best. What do you think about them? You gave them a review.
A review? That's quite tricky, but I don't get what you're trying to say about, like, I don't get what you mean by review.
Okay, a review. Okay, a review. Okay, baby language now. A review is basically a feedback of what
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't get what you're trying to say about what feedback do you want.
Okay, how do you think they were all? Okay, give me one word to describe all of them today.
Outstanding.
Outstanding, mashallah. Everyone was outstanding today. I think they were too. But inshallah, I don't think we have time, Abdul Rahman, for a Nasheed. But I promise you, every time you get stopped, but inshallah, tomorrow, 100% we'll be hearing more of that Nasheed. You can do it bit by bit every single day, isn't it? But inshallah, jazakallah to everyone who call in. We will be back tomorrow, 4:45 p.m. on the Nasheed show, where we'll be having more people coming in, inshallah. So inshallah, jazakallah to all who called in. From me, Abdul Sattar Mahomed.